welcome back everyone to KOTOR 2. It's been forever. Joker's probably already forgotten what we're supposed to do.
All I remembered is we were trying to fix a robot.
Well, we were doing that, but we're also... No, we also got to...
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. You won't find a better deal.
So, what are we gonna say to him?
He's fucking nuts.
I guess you remember the consequences of not having the visa?
Yes.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa?
No.
No.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Com.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
So, Joker, are we still siding with Vaklu?
Sure.
So, we're not getting involved?
Alright, what are our options?
I'm not getting involved, soldier. What's going on? Do you have some sort of warrant?
Let's go with what's going on.
This spy has been using his position as a journalist to spread lies and dissent among our people. No doubt he's been up to other treasonous activity as well.
But that's just crazy. I was a member of the Resistance. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars.
Yes, and your disloyalty now deeply sickens me.
What are our options?
Do you think questioning him is necessary? He's clearly guilty.
Oof.
Do you have some sort of warrant? I'm not getting involved, soldier.
Dude, he's clearly guilty.
Alright.
What do you mean?
If he tried to escape, I'm sure his self-righteous mudlicker could meet with an accident along the way. That's all I have to say. I'll be going. I'm guessing too.
Yes.
I like the way you think. Men, let's take the back way to the barracks.
But no, wait. You can't do this.
They can and will.
But yes, as I was saying, we gotta free the prisoner.
And we shall free the prisoner.
Yeah, so I guess we're still going Baklu.
Yeah.
Alright. And I guess you're gonna want me to go Renegade for Mass Effect 2. For Mass Effect 2, aren't you? And there's some pretty funny moments in that game, I can say that. Pretty dark ones, too. Yes, Joker, all I will say is that there's a suicide mission, and everyone, including you, can die based off of your decision.
Oh.
You a writer? Last thing we need is more competition.
This is our part of Merchant Quarter. Watch your step.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, if I recall, we gotta talk to some people
There's something I can help you with?
in the bar. Hey, yes, Joker, I'm curious. Which game are you gonna even want to do next? Because it's technically your pick when we're done with KOTOR.
I honestly don't know.
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
Okay, he wasn't here for the murder.
You look like an off-worlder. My name's Galisi. I'm a checkpoint captain at the Merchant Quarter. If you're here for Juma Juice, it's not that good. But at least it's cheap. I don't think Bith have the same sense of taste we do. Long day, as always. Sulio was captain of that checkpoint for years. I never knew why she came here every night until I got her job. We stand at the checkpoints all day long. It gets hot out there and my feet are always killing me. But now I'm in charge and everybody's problems are mine. So I have to deal with all the people begging to get out of the city. Every one of them's got a story. And let me tell you, there are a lot of sad stories out there. She was murdered. I didn't want her job, but I got it now. The same as everyone. People are trying to blame that doctor, Dagon Gent. I don't think even Command believe he did it, but someone's got to take the blame. I almost think that investigators aren't really looking. Dagon's convenient. They don't want to find the real murderer. Sulio was murdered. Maybe even assassinated. I might be a little paranoid. I have a wife and daughter to look after, and I feel like I'm a target now. I'm tempted to just grab my family and take the first shuttle out of here. I really am torn. There are some days where I think I'm a fool to stay. I've gone over this so many times. I believe you. How can you know? Never mind that. I think it may be a good idea to turn in my notice. I appreciate the warning.
Alright, that's one, Captain Dab. You remember that was also a mission we need to get rid of the captains.
Yeah.
Tu nizam.
Tawancha morichiwa mufalawa ni bobo wish yot kuna sita. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune.
Interesting. So our suspect does not have the qualities of friendship that Twi'leks is looking for.
Mungachi norta imbre wanachike drumba bamwa konti-chan munka kavadumba kuswaka tayamukata kawanabota yuntatanga kinamatura tayaita tabosananansata dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Mungachinor ta imbre wanachike. Drumba bambwa. Kontichan munka. Kavadumba kuswaka tayamukata. Dahupa, boss. Dovre. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
So, shall we work it? Should we risk it? 50,000 to personalize our visa?
Yes.
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Okay.
Dahupa bo sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Muliwrawa iberendia tia wishnu nunga se. Utadira mata mandrakotu sa minarinkadin.
Okay. So we got a open visa.
Hey.
You can't be the one that fought all those bounty hunters. Only some sort of crazed Wookiee could pull that off.
No, we did. You remember those bounty hunters, right?
Yep.
Do you have a visa yet? I'm still paying very well for it. Some unique items you won't get anywhere else, including a lightsaber crystal.
Lady, I already have a lightsaber.
I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on. Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, so far no one's given us any good intel.
I don't think anyone is.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right?
Former Jedi.
I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic?
Not really.
No. We've been banished.
We've been banished from the Jedi, not from the Republic.
Yeah. Like, we
not affiliated
became
with the Republic, if that's what he's asking. Not directly anymore, but I try to lend a hand when I'm able. Jedi don't really serve the Republic. That's fucking bullshit right there. I'm out for myself now. The Republic is of no concern of me. To me.
I am on my own now.
A pity. The Republic needs every capable person they can get. If you'll excuse me.
They don't want me anymore. I'm a dirty word to them, apparently.
That's to that Jedi Atrus.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? She did? Oh no, by the 4 moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights.
Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon, but the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend. Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Know him? He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly,
No,
he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion.
He's very interesting, like very honest, straight to the point.
Alright, there's one more person. Alright, two more people we can get information from.
Go away, Jabba knockoff.
That was actually a slug. This is more of an octopus. Or a squid. But yeah, he wasn't there, so I guess next is our annoying little Twi'lek here.
Hello, little
Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya tachimorota kamsa javaskobo sabjob rigiso karvenoxo mochitosa sagrindeyo.
I think we already heard all this, so I'll be going. Alright, let's go check out the murder scene. Hey, it's Joker. You know what's strange? I have my force maxed out, and yet my force persuade doesn't... well... force persuade them.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
The plot thickens. So, who do you think it is? Me? I think it's our card deal. Our card guy. I honestly forget who it is.
Why would it be too shocked if it was the card guy?
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up. Foul business, that is. That would be Bahima's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering. Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3. No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Salio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Well, he doesn't really have anything useful about it. He's not gonna talk about it. Waitress.
Tawancha morichiwa. Dahupa, bosa kurata, go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki, yukito tune. Hunta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Tawancha morichiwa, mufalawa ni bobo wish yot kuna sita dorchuni sobawata. Ichawa te crossi wish yot toda si. E krimba chok windindo.
Oh, someone says gotta know where the head is.
Go back to your ship, off-worlder. We don't need your kind and eyes.
Do you have a visa yet?
If you'll excuse me.
I guess no one here has anything useful to say about it.
You're back to visit me. I've heard the news. 1 captain has been removed, 2 to go. Here are the credits we talked about. There's twice as much waiting for you if you do what is being asked.
That's a lot of credits.
Yeah.
Should I do it, Joker?
Why not? When in Rome.
Holy shit, he survived?
Tawini malre.
Crotonora. Tanto todos tumukarata. Mayranganoroto.
I know someone that we can talk to.
Crotonoranga manatandi koroto. Mokpiguna wana si jinsi wano bosh. Minsukray masukun ratungala. Merontono junsara ka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo rakta. Minsukray masukun ratungala. Merontono junsara ka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo raktamana sobu. Aramontok tumukara chukorak. Grun kanwana mochi nito rabanaka. Dosimona ra racha. Gonachi drum paba nakaras. Tanto todos tumukarata. Mayranganoroto. Dosimana rachata.
Tawini malre. Una. Krachi kusa kuntachubatun bora. John Sobo Marimpa Komari Mogachi Norta Imbrewe Sotamiche Pratanga no me vide tota rochawana chique Brom Tanchi krani rando totala cortola zoto chobo kunkine chu kawana bota ayunna tangwa se kuchina chu Tawini malre
Krachi kusak. Jonso. Mogach. Dishunko Jova Ninja Chimba. We don't Kuriko Asatoya Ringa Free Te Ducha or Samba Sugna Kapla Wiye Tinya.
Well, that wasn't helpful. Is there another super racer here? Yeah.
This room is reserved off-world. Huh. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. You might have even bought some. I know.
Okay. So now we can actually go and advance this plot. Yeah, Joker, I can already tell this is gonna be a pain in the ass to edit.
Greetings, Master.
Yes, I'm still here. I'm watching.
Entity Bahima unknown. I have many serving droid parts. The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits. Thank you for your business.
Kif in the cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
Okay, now let's see if this will all pay off. I'm still confused on that whole captain thing, because I only know of one other captain, and he just repeats his dialogue. Yeah, the one we tried to kill.
Ah, yeah.
He's a tough cookie, I can tell you that.
The one. Da hupa bosa kurata go jujutu yoki hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm. If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Yes, let's go clear all this up, because holy crap, I'm about ready just to kill everyone here. That was more frustrating than it needed to be.
Nico, is it? And the off-worlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Kashyyyk. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima the bartender can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were not pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
Is that Morgan Freeman? It sounds like Morgan Freeman.
The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi.
Dude. And should we show him the video?
If he's not going to listen to reason.
The recording doesn't show who did it, just the direction the shot came from, which is the opposite direction from Dagon's office.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gant. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's going to be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gant out right away.
Oh, right.
Major sure isn't happy.
I know
They're
the
quite a
captains
team.
now.
Together, you got
It's
the
those
Major
two.
to back down. That's no small feat. The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators. I'm not going to say any more.
I can tell they're very
Probably said too much
incompetent
already.
with their
If
fucking
you head
job.
over to Dagon Gant's office, some
Yes,
men
and
will
you
bring him
up
there
with
shortly.
the most
Thanks for clearing
incompetent
this
guy
whole
in
thing up.
charge.
I could tell that justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Yeah, no shit.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention
Wow,
cells
this
go,
is
it
the
had
guy.
definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one. Wrong place, wrong time. Captain Sulio and I were acquaintances. I just happened to be too close when she got dead. Real shame. She wasn't bad to look at, and she could drink. No, and at this point, I don't care. Just glad to be free. She's dead now. Not like finding whoever did it will bring her back. I deal with death all the time. We all end up like her eventually.
Okay, fair enough.
Not many people can help you out with that. I did several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hud's fault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with? A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a Master there, I think I know who it is. There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure. The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. If you take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
Is that before or after you beat them half to death?
And do I have to kill him?
Stay out of trouble.
Well, I wasn't planning on getting in trouble. Unless my middle name is Trouble, then I'll get into some trouble.
Should I kill him?
Yes. Kill him all.
Time to
Yeah, how did that one
Hard to keep the beasts in line nowadays.
Well, that was easy. I'm guessing by that you don't want this place to end up good.
No. Why would I want this place to end up good?
I guess you don't like any of the people here.
I mean, they're not the...
Oh, here she is.
What do you
I will
want
say
here,
they're not the
Offworlder?
best
The room
people.
is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave. You? And just how do you intend to do that?
First, I intended to cut you down in front of your men, then after I kill them, I'll take it off your corpse. I was hoping I might be able to buy any holodisc you get from this office. I have some credits, perhaps. Well, which one we doing?
Let's go with the second.
Buy them.
I thought that was the threatening one.
Alright, cut them down.
Those words will be your last.
Nope. Just got, there it is. Well, thanks, lady. I would say it did feel good getting all that built up frustration with that mission out on everyone.
Yes.
Have you found the encrypted holodiscs yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my contacts from the palace without it. Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting him. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in Isis anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this. Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls, the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well.
Yes, that's
But
probably
please, be
us and Dark
cautious.
Nihilus.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
There's Queen Talia.
Well,
What do you think
the
of it?
meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
Yeah, that's rude.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at
You
full
have no
battle
idea.
readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. I have
Alright,
my
sure about
worries as
Kreia.
well. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend.
I'm only friends with one lady, and that's Kreia.
So you're not friends with Visa?
I just see them as
the
people I
handmaiden?
want. I just see them as people that I want to bang. That is it. Nothing more.
You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I must return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm
Well,
able.
turn
Run.
you and your friends
What
into
have you done to my
meat
men?
you.
Blast! Men, take care of him. I won't let Kavar escape.
This cantina is infested with life. A well-placed grenade could cleanse some of the dirty and insignificant souls here.
Did you say Explosivo? I like Explosivo. I like her explosive idea.
Fine. Sucker with that
I like all this.
For whatever reason, the volume in my right thing just went out for whatever reason.
Yeah, that happens a lot with my headset.
You are no.
Stop the fighting! Stop! Sergeant, take care of the witnesses. I'm sorry we had to do that.
I will kill you all!
I was curious, you ordered your men to attack me when I have done favors for Baku. So, we got what's going on here. The doing favors for Vaklu. How dare you interrupt my meeting with Kavar? You cost me my chance to kill him.
That one.
Well, we don't want to kill him. We need him.
Appearances have to be maintained, and I'm afraid we don't have much time. You've helped out General Vaklu, and he understands how to show gratitude. We have allies, terrible allies. They want you dead. However, the General believes you could ultimately be an even greater ally. But we have to maintain appearances. Do you understand?
No, Tobin.
Yeah,
I really
you're
want to
dead.
kill you, but I know we can't kill you yet. So you have to make a show of trying to capture me. Why does the General want an alliance with me? Do not patronize me. Of course I understand. Who are you allied with?
Let's go with the one that will not piss him off.
And which way is that?
I
Make a
understand.
show?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That way they're satisfied that we are still loyal to them. I assume you want to know more about our ally. There is little we know about him. Or her, even. It's a Sith Lord. No idea of the name. Frankly, we had no idea who we were dealing with at first. And by the time we did, it was too late.
Oh, I forgot to mention, Vaklu was working for Darth Nihilus.
Ah. One of those, I say.
What I have told you is true. We only deal with their intermediaries. We know it's a Sith Lord, but little else. We need your help. The General believes we can make a new alliance that will be in both of our interests. Vaklu wants to control all of Onderon, and perhaps more down the road. The Republic's time is nearly over, and strong men like him will rule the age to come. You have shown that you are strong too, and he feels it inevitable that you become a force to be reckoned with. We'd like to ask your assistance in dealing with our ally, the Sith Lord. We have much to offer in return.
I mean, Joker's already have us down this deal, so...
Eventually, we will attack Queen Talia's palace. Iziz is an ancient city filled with artifacts from our darker past. Some of those might be especially useful to you. Besides, the Sith Lord wants you dead, and an enemy of our enemy
is a friend.
The Queen has lashed her future to an ailing Republic. When the Republic falls, she will bring Onderon with her. But Vaklu wants Onderon to be independent and strong, and ultimately being in his good graces would be more advantageous to you. You must make a choice. Will you support us or the Queen?
Vaklu is a political animal, but he has never backed out of a deal. The Sith must have changed their arrangement substantially for him to consider betraying them. You can trust his offer. He's far more capable than Queen Talia is. I think allying with him is the best course.
I think my phone is trying to crash at the moment.
So, did you hear, Mandalore?
Yeah, it's just my phone will not turn back on the screen. That's why I'm saying I think it's trying to crash at the moment.
You need to back out and rejoin?
I need to restart my phone real quick.
Alright, I will continue on until you are here.
Oh no, got it.
Right.
I got it.
Credibility is important in Onderon politics. If he betrayed you and betrayed the Sith, his reign would be a short one.
Indeed.
Alright, let's work with the General.
Excellent. You won't regret this decision. We will contact you, like I told you.
And
the men
personally, I don't really
outside
care.
will try to kill you. We will talk later.
And the whole Cantina mission has already made me sour on this world. I'd rather see it burn anyway. Okay, so... Okay, we're actually gonna switch things up because we're gonna need Kreia for some special scene. Oh, well, in combat, what do you mean? No one is in combat. Okay, that's weird. For whatever reason, it says we got Atten. Okay, so we cannot remove Mandalore, so we gotta get rid of Visa.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on?
Paklu's soldiers have been attacking me. Nothing at all, officer. Just minding my own business. Why aren't you shooting at me? All the other soldiers have been. I'm in a hurry. I'll be going. So, Joker?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I guess I'll pick, 2.
I see. But I could have sworn I heard something in the West Square. Oh. Carry on, citizen.
I told you before.
You know what to do.
Who wants to die first? Who wants to die first? Where that came from?
And anyone else want to test their luck?
The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
So far, Joker, I don't let this plan over.
More where that came from.
There, Joker.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm watching.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave. I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this quarter.
Okay, so yes. Okay, so this is where we leave Onderon, and then we come back later to finish it.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's going to be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
Oh, look who's here, Joker.
Oh.
It's your friends.
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Yep. Let's terminate hostilities, eh?
Yeah.
I will silence this one. Let us end this.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway.
Yeah, sure. Wait.
I don't have it in me.
You're
It's a
breaking
matter
up.
of self-interest. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed
Even
for
come
good,
back.
it's
You're
inevitable
breaking
that
up
the
real
Sith
bad.
will dominate the Republic, and then my people will be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war.
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor, the absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
Oh, he's getting a little defensive.
So, we can tell him built the cell down. We can tell Bojer that's a compliment, not insult. And let's not dwell on the past. We work together.
Yes, we work together.
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering and pain to the people you conquered.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
Oh, very tense.
That's enough. This conversation is over. We can leave the past in the past and get back to work. I don't think this needs to be discussed any further.
Yeah, I don't think this needs to be discussed any further.
Fine by me.
Boder.
You need to be
like Boder, I like that you are a trouble causing little shit, but you almost possibly started a fight when you were critically injured, my friend.
By the way,
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
Hey, you're lucky we brought you back to life.
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar.
Yes, you were in the last game.
Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task. Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
Unacceptable? There are multiple people of you.
Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique. Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger and humiliation. Mockery. Am I all right? Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am fine. I mean, I've only just been reactivated,
You see why I said
only
you'd
to
like
find
this
that
guy?
there are substandard duplicates of me running
He's
all over
very
the galaxy,
sarcastic.
corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols. Conclusion. So it seems I need you, for the time being. Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy. Master, oh, how I hate that term. Answer. No, Master. I said it again. Answer. Yes, Master. Answer. Well, I am not certain I like the idea of a master who feels reservations at having an assassination droid at their disposal. In fact, it brings with it a certain sense of dread that you may actually not use me to my full capabilities.
Oh, don't worry. I'll use you.
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
So, say hi to HK-47, Joker.
Hi, HK.
Query. Is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Plenty.
Plenty, yes.
HK, do you know what love is?
Answer. Many organic meatbags find that question difficult to answer, Master. But I believe I can provide you with a satisfactory definition. Definition. Love is making a shot to the knees of a target 120 kilometers away using an Aerotech sniper rifle with a tri-light scope.
Now, Joker, now we know what love is. There's a certain lethal charm in such a shot, I agree.
Statement. This definition, I am told, is subject to interpretation. Obviously, love is a matter of odds. Not many meatbags could make such a shot. And strangely enough, not many meatbags would derive love from it. Yet for me, love is knowing your target, putting them in your targeting reticle, and together achieving a singular purpose against statistically long odds. Statement. Ah, you wish to conduct an interrogation? Very well. Proceed.
So, how you enjoying HK so far?
I'm liking him a lot.
Told you you would, and you did want me to activate him.
Statement. Oh, yes, Master. Pain is really the only
Motherfucker, can you
reliable means
blame
by
me?
which truth may be obtained. Or so I choose
There's
to
been
believe.
so many of him trying to kill us.
Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish to be brutal and vicious about it, know that I am trained for such things. Do your worst. Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that you have serious ethical problems that will need to be treated at some point. Very well. Ask your questions. If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do not restrain yourself. I would be saddened if you held back. Statement. Ah, yes. Them. Very well. What did you wish to know? Answer. Master, I do not know. I have tried in vain to find it, but so far the location of the factory churning out these copies has eluded me. Statement. I have no idea, Master. Statement. Oh no, Master, surely you are mistaken. I would never malfunction in such a way on purpose. Prompt. Do you understand me? I have no idea. It certainly isn't a matter of it being locked in my memory core and being unable to communicate it to others. Answer. I fear that any such information that exists would only come out when a certain sequence of events takes place. That is why I am eager to encounter more of these clones in the hopes that something clicks that allows me to finally pull the trigger.
Well, that is a very not so subtle do more missions and find the base.
Statement. What of them?
Can you tell he's really bad about these clones?
Yes.
Statement. Master, there are two reasons for this. One, the probability of them showing up around you is statistically high. If I travel with you, then my chances of encountering these clones is also high. The second reason is a little more complicated. You see, even though those clones are obviously cheap, artless imitations of me, well, they are still me. Answer. Somehow these droids are built from my schematics. This causes certain complications. State. Theory. Well, Master, I believe I was shot repeatedly. Once reduced to my component parts, I suspect pieces of me were sold across the galaxy. Statement. I am an extremely valuable piece of equipment after all, Master. My parts were no doubt costly to obtain, and their new owners hesitant to part with them.
It was something of a pain, yes.
Statement. That is indeed unfortunate, Master. It is merely another thing my attacker will answer for. I would be most distressed if you were to shoot me, attack me, or dismember me in any way. I do not wish to repeat the experience. Statement. Ah, more questions. Wonderful.
Yeah, and this game is pretty much the embodiment of sarcasm.
Answer. Master, ironically,
I can tell he gets
I
very
seem to have
impatient
developed
too.
a sudden bout of memory loss. I shall struggle to recall an answer to your question, but for now, it is sadly beyond my capabilities. Consolation. Besides, you are a fine master. Do not be worried about being rendered insignificant if I were to inadvertently compare to some silly old master I once possessed. Statement. Answer. No, Master, I do not. I am afraid I have been out of touch with the Sith for many years. This new Sith threat fights differently than the ones I was familiar with. These seem to favor stealth and assassination to achieve their ends. Answer. No, Master. The Sith had many hidden bases and strongholds before and during the Jedi Civil War, and I doubt the Republic found them all. Theory. It is possible that the Sith still hold one such base, if not several. Consolation. But I would not worry, Master. I imagine it will not be long before their murderous hands try to seize you by the throat. Twi'lek metaphor.
That doesn't make me feel better, HK. What the fuck did you just say to me?
You said Twi'lek metaphor. It seems like they are attracted to you like Krieg beetles during the bright land season.
Thanks, HK.
Master,
I
excuse
appreciate
me.
it.
One thing I have noticed as we travel the galaxy, you seem to possess the ability to understand a variety of alien languages. Forgive me, but that does not seem in keeping with my assessment of your talents. Query.
Not
May
many
I
people
see it?
know.
Observation. This is indeed familiar. Indeed, it seems to be modeled after my vocabulator, with some modifications, of course. Curious. You say you obtained this device on Paragus.
Yes, I destroyed an advanced model of you.
Observation. Master, I do believe this device serves multiple functions, including tracking your position for any HK units in the vicinity.
Well, that's handy.
Confirmation. Yes, Master, I believe so. Of course, we would need to find 3 separate HK squads and use this device in order to target their base. Answer. Master, the nature of the signal from the sonic imprint sensor is such that we must wait until it is signaled. It does not please me any more than it does you, but one of the primary traits of an assassin or assassin droid is patience. Statement.
Patience is key.
Statement. Master, you wound me. Not physically, but in my behavior core. It is true that I once possessed many more protocols and upgrades, but time and damage has taken its toll. And I am afraid that I have a rather long history of memory problems, which has also compromised my effectiveness as well. Still, you will find
like
me
you
a
and him have
valuable
something in
asset,
common.
Master, willing and able to terminate anything you point me
Alright,
towards.
my memory might not be that good, but you can't offend me like that, sir.
Yeah, so what'd you think of HK?
It's very interesting.
Alright, now we're going to talk to your favorite character now. Hi, Cran.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
No questions this time, lady.
He, if he can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the dark lords that pursue. He spared. Keep it. Ask. Atris herself is not as familiar to me as perhaps she should be, yet I feel I know her, yes.
Did we already do this one? It's been a while, I don't remember.
Yeah, I was just about to say
Because
the same
Atris's
thing.
path is one I walked long ago, and it is a chapter of my life that has been read and closed.
She has taken the first steps, I think. We shall see. Surely you felt the righteous anger, the spoken judgments, the lack of forgiveness.
We heard this one.
Ask.
Okay, I think it's right around here that we have influence.
I misspoke before.
Nope.
Ignorance. And perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no consequence to me or to them. Am I? Then perhaps you should know there are techniques in the Force where one can cloud the memory of others, make their presence so small as to be unnoticed. And on the worlds where we have encountered these Jedi, there is much life and death where sensing such things is difficult. As I said, it is of no consequence to me or to them. No, but if I did, you would never know, so my words only carry as much worth as you believe them to. But perhaps you will understand this, that perhaps it is important to me that you see me and my actions uncloaked. It is important that your judgments, whether be good or bad, stem from seeing me as I truly am.
So what do you think of that? I accept that, and I trust you, Treya. I still think you're lying to me. You haven't told me everything.
Let's just go with, I trust you.
I did not ask you to trust me, only that you listen to what I have to tell you. But thank you. Ask, and I will answer. I know of them, yes, and how much like beasts they had become. Combined, united against the Jedi, they command legions of Sith. But above these legions there are 3 who must be stopped. As long as any one of them lives, then we, and all life, are doomed. One bathes in pain, feeds on it for sustenance. The other has ceased being a living being, so consumed by hunger that he has forgotten his own flesh. And the last is a creature of betrayals, for without such things there is no hope.
Well, we know 2 of them.
Yep.
So we know the one who bathes in pain is Scion.
Yes, of pain he has learned much. Of knowledge, of teaching, he knows nothing. Like the others, he was spawned by the horrors of the Mandalorian Wars. He exists solely to spread his pain to all Jedi everywhere.
I'm kind of amazed we never got a Mandalorian Wars game. I'd like to see it. Alright, the next one, Nihilus.
He, if he can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the Dark Lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not. Ask.
They really lock us out of that? I didn't even get to ask about the betrayer.
Yes. Have you come?
Oh, fuck, I really did. So yeah, basically she just says the betrayer will make themselves known in time.
Nice ship you have here. Where did you get it?
Ah, yeah, I forgot this is not your first time on this ship.
Ah, so it's like that. I guess it would be better if less questions were asked about it then. Now, was there something else you needed? The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead. Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on. Then the Jedi were fools as well as cowards. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now, was there something else you needed? The Republic thinks my people are dead, scattered. They are wrong. You should have destroyed us when you had the chance. As long as one Mandalorian lives, we will survive. Our honor, fortunes, and lives revolve around battle. From our earliest history, this has been our way, as it will be always.
Yeah, Joker, fun fact about the Mandalorians. Their name actually comes from, well, Mandalore.
Yes, I know.
Yes, he was deemed such a great warrior that his people were called, well, that his group was called the Mandalorians. And after he died, the way they honored him was that each leader would take the name Mandalore.
Oh.
Usually with a title around it.
Our history and our ways are something we shield from outsiders. Only on the battlefield can you truly learn of someone. There are, but those are luxuries. Luxuries that were paid for by the blood of our warriors, alive and dead. The Mandalorian clans will be united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy. But we live in times of action, and I've said enough for now. We can speak of this again later. Now, was there something else you needed?
Like how he says, we'll speak of this later, and then he just immediately asked me to ask him more questions.
I fought countless battles, ones most didn't walk away from. The wounds add up, and even the implants are all that keep me going sometimes. I may have been stronger in my youth, and stupider, but now I've got to rely more on my armor, my weapons, and my cunning. Now, was there something else you needed? We have suffered defeats before, but none like our defeat at Malachor. Our spirit may have faded, but it hasn't died. It will burn bright again, like a star in the heavens. The end of the Mandalorian Wars was something new and unknown to us. Revan fought us like a true warrior and defeated us on our own terms. Revan embodied our philosophy and showed us our own weaknesses. Then he exploited them. It was a painful lesson. With Mandalore dead, our weapons taken, and our pride destroyed, many lost their way. But I will change that.
That is referring to Mandalore the Ultimate, by the way. You can actually read about it in the Knights of the Old Republic comic book series.
Only Mandalore can command the clans. There was no new Mandalore for many years. I can tell you want to know more, but we can talk more later about this. Now, is there something else you needed? Being Mandalore is the greatest honor for our people. Mandalore's helmet is passed from one leader to the next. When Revan executed Mandalore before our eyes, he cast Mandalore's helmet away, denied it to us. He took Mandalore's helmet and left with it. If he hadn't done that, the new Mandalore would have been chosen that day, but without leadership and direction. The clans scattered, fell apart.
Well, Revan was smart, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, so all this over a helmet?
It isn't just any helmet. It means more to us than your lightsaber does to you. While it wouldn't be unheard of for a new helmet to be created, it was determined to find the real thing. Claiming the helmet is a traditional way for the new Mandalore to be chosen. Even in defeat, we held on to our traditions. During the Jedi Civil War, I met and traveled with Revan. I was there with him when he defeated Darth Malak, and traveled with him afterwards. Eventually, he told me where he had taken the helmet. He set me upon this path. We can talk about Revan and other things later, if you like. You know enough for now. Now, is there something else you needed? I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. I will help you fight your battles and plan your strategy. But I will not be your errand boy. Find some other lackey to do your bidding. Now, is there something else you needed?
Alright, so that's all on Mandalore right now, so what do you think of him?
At least he has his head on his shoulders and in the right place, for the most part.
She's still naked.
There is nothing for us to discuss. Leave me alone.
Nice to see you too. I guess she's still not over that, or maybe she's just mad about the 3-week break. Yeah, this is why I don't like talking to him. Yeah, pretty much right there, if you didn't play the first game, he gives you the name of Mandalore. Well, that's Mandalore. So his real name is Candris.
Ah.
General, what is it? Traveling with the Mandalorians, it brings back too many memories. Don't worry about me. I won't cause any problems. But if Mandalore steps out of line, I'll put him out the airlock.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You're right. I'm just not used to the idea of fighting with Mandalorians. Was there something you wanted me for?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, we got 2 left.
My life for yours.
I got that, I got that.
I am prepared for whatever you wish to teach me. I understand now. I shall practice what you have taught me. My life. I will answer what...
Okay, we got nothing new with her, so basically we're training her now.
My life. I am prepared for what...
Oh, so she's our apprentice.
I understand now. My life.
Is that all? Alright, that's all we can teach her for right now, Joker. Yeah, Visa doesn't really have that much to say. Sadly.
Well, sometimes that's better. Lay down, Hot Frog.
Something up?
Lie down. I'm tired of your mouth
All right.
tonight.
What did you want to know? Well, there's a surprise. Trust me, she's a handful. All warriors are. They're not used to dealing with things they can't punch, kick, or break. Look, I know how it is. Me, there's no denying that I'm a good-looking guy. You have it worse. Because even though you might not be as good-looking as me, you have that whole tortured past, that command presence. Women want to save you. They think they can help you.
Well, thank you for your input, even though I didn't ask for it.
They think that everyone can be redeemed and that they're the only ones who can do it.
And you don't know if it's you or the idea of you that they love.
Are we talking about me or you?
We're just talking. Like I said, I've never understood women. It's possible they don't love you at all. That they just want to help you. Help you hear yourself if you've gone deaf to your own voice. We all lose our way sometimes. And we need someone to pull us back. Don't remember. Truth is, I still don't listen to my conscience, even when it's shouting. I think there's times I'd rather be completely deaf than hear it. But all this talk doesn't matter. I'm not qualified to give advice. Besides, when I open my mouth, I'm usually lying anyway. Alright.
Alright, so, Joker, what would you rank all the characters so far that you like to dislike?
Alright, well, ask me about them and then I'll give you their tiers.
Alright, HK, 47.
Okay, he used to be an F because I didn't like them attacking me constantly.
That was a different model.
Yes, that was the different model. But him, from this interaction, he's gonna go from F to A.
Which is your highest? S?
A, S, yes. Normal tier list.
Mandalore.
Okay, I already had him in a B. I kind of want to move him up to A, like with the whole interaction that he had with the horn guy. So I'll move him up one higher in the tier. So far, like he looked like he was already in B because he looked cool, and like I didn't know if I would like him, but he's one up.
Atton. I'm guessing he's still low for you.
Yeah.
And we really haven't unlocked. We haven't really unlocked his other questions yet.
And hey, as I said, he went from B to A, so that's an improvement.
I'm guessing you're still wondering about who he is and what Cray was talking about on at the Jedi Academy.
A little bit, yes.
All right. Kreia.
The old lady. Oh, I had put her in A because like I was starting to like her more last time. She's still A. Like she's not S. I don't think she'll ever be S. But there comes a point she could go down, but I'll keep her in A still.
Oh, I think by the end of this you'll have her in S. Alright. The Handmaiden.
Still an A because of like her past and just she's literally a
You don't even know her past.
Hey, all I have to know is she is a woman that can literally beat the shit out of us if she just wanted to.
T3.
He's still low D. Mainly because of the droid speak. I hate droid speak. That's one of the main reasons why R2-D2 was never one of my favorite characters in the original trilogy.
Yep. Still nothing we can do with him. Bodur.
Honestly, I had put him in fucking C because I didn't think he would be that good of a character. But like from that interaction he had with Mandalore, I'm gonna put him up in B.
That's still pretty low. And Visa.
I still think she's my only asset at the moment.
Oh, really? You have Visa at an S simply just for the way she looks.
Yes.
Right?
Hey, same with the fucking Darth Revan. That mask is cool.
Oh, our character, the Exile.
Yeah.
I guess I'll throw them in here just because they're important. Well, we haven't really got, so I guess Nihilus Scion would be the same.
Yes.
Alright, I guess I'll give you my list. So, first, Kreia. I give her an S.
As I said, I'm still getting to know her. She hasn't gone down. I almost moved her up in this episode. Almost.
HK. He is also an S. I love HK.
I mean, he's an A. Like, now for me, maybe he'll go up S.
I remember, I've had like probably 15 years with HK, so he's much more important to me than he is you. Mandalore, S. Either an S or an A. Alright, the Handmaiden, A. Visa. I like her, but she's not my favorite, so I'll go with the B.
B?
I find her backstory more interesting than her as a character.
Ah, fair enough.
And I like her look, I just don't really think she's that much of a character. Her backstory is interesting. Bo-Dur. I really don't care. He's probably the only F here. T3, I don't really like talking to him, so probably an F. And Atten, I give him an A. Alright, we still got 2 more companions that we're missing, but sadly we're not gonna get them. So one of them is a Wookiee that we're not gonna get because we gotta be dark side. Actually, no, wait, we are gonna get them because we still gotta go to still gotta go to Nar Shaddaa to pick up Mara or Mira. Yeah, Mira. And this one I forget. Alright, I know who it is. It's another droid that we're gonna get. We'll also get that one on Nar Shaddaa, so yeah, we'll have our full party ready to go by then. Yes, well, see you next time, everyone.